She gets paid to watch the adult content full time. And according to her, it's the best job in the world. So Rebecca Dixon, 22, is being paid to watch adult content after being chosen for a new data analysis role by an ethical adult site, bedbible.com. So let's get into this story. And also stay tuned for this commentary as well. It brings new meaning to the term money shot. A young woman is being paid to watch adult content after edging out more than 90,000 other applicants for the lucrative new gig, which pays her $20 an hour, nearly 3 times more than the federal minimum wage in the U.S. Rebecca Dixon, 22, was selected for the plum role by ethical adult site Bed Bible, which advertised for an open minded applicant willing to stream hours of X rated movies. It's amazing, I'm still in shock, Dixon declared in an interview with The Post just days after starting her raunchy new role. It really doesn't get much better than this. As part of the paid position, Dixon, who is single, is required to gather data from kinky clips so that Bed Bible can compile an in-depth report about tendencies and statistics in adult content. The company hopes it will lead to a better understanding of people's online preferences and practices. So Dixon's first assignment is to watch, you know, the P 100 most viewed videos, noting the duration of each clip, as well as all the positions that are featured in them. She's also required to clock hair color distribution, language distribution, and the number of completions included. The professional adult content viewer will also make note of any preferences and role plays that pop up too. What I've noticed so far is that a lot of the videos have stepmom or stepsister in the title, Dixon disclosed, revealing a valuable piece of data she's already given Bed Bible just days into the job. After advertising the role last month, the company was inundated with applications from around the world, including thousands of citizens from the US. However, it eventually chose Dixon, who is a native of the UK. Dixon, who hails from a wee small town in Scotland, says she never dreamed of such an exciting job after several years spent working dreary 9 to 5 gigs. However, the intrepid Scott admits she's watched her fair share of adult content for fun and says she's the right fit for the role. It's the perfect job for me, Dixon cooed. I'm a very out there person, very open minded. I don't mind trying something new. However, Dixon, who is paid $20 per hour for the frisky occupation, admits there are some differences between viewing adult content professionally and for pleasure. With this gig, Dixon has to enter all the dirty data into a spreadsheet. She's also required to watch all videos from beginning to end, which can be tedious if they stretch on for more than an hour and include corny plot lines. Usually, when I would watch on my own for pleasure, I'd skip through certain bits. But obviously, now I'm watching the videos in full, the cheeky voyeur admitted. Still, she says there's no chance she'll get sick of the role, which only requires a laptop, Wi Fi, and the fortitude to watch a lot of fornication. And while the flexible gig is remote, Dixon isn't exactly able to work from anywhere. Perusing adult content requires privacy, so the Scot can't kick back at her local coffee shop to do the amorous analysis. Instead, she usually works from home, where she lives alone, letting shouts and screams erupt from the speakers of her laptop. Dixon is easing herself into the role, watching about 5 hours of adult content per week. At present, she's using the gig as a spicy side hustle while continuing a far more mundane job as a car insurance customer service rep. But the ambitious professional adult content viewer says she's soon hoping to increase her hours to be full time with Bed Bible, insisting she's eager to watch many more hours of X rated material for money. I can definitely handle that, Dixon defiantly declared, and her employer seems to agree, saying it expects this role to transition to full time because she's doing a really good job. Meanwhile, Bed Bible isn't the only site that clocks people's adult content habits. The P releases its own annual report of its most popular stars in search terms. Last year, the most popular search term across the United States was hentai, a type of explicit Japanese anime. Ebony remained the most viewed category of video for the second year running, ahead of lesbian and MILF. Searches for the word trans were up 134% when compared with 2020. So if you stumble upon this, feel free to give your thoughts because this is a very interesting side hustle because this will probably lead to addiction if she's not careful because there are people who do get addicted to this sort of content. So you gotta be very careful with that, right? That being said, making $20 per hour to do something that she was already doing anyways for free isn't really, I guess, that bad of a side hustle because she was going to do it anyways. And but this time it's just more of like a professional setting. She's like not necessarily viewing it for herself, but more for the company. It's still an interesting side hustle. I for sure wouldn't do this, but here's the thing. If you want to save money or save up for a goal or help pay your debt off, you might have to do some sort of side hustle kind of like this. Meaning, you might have to do something on the side, aka side hustle, that may not really be a normal side hustle. Because some of these non normal side hustles pay pretty well. I mean, $20 per hour to watch this sort of stuff is probably a pretty good deal. Because, I mean, I think some people at Walmart are making, I think, like 15 an hour nowadays. So, would you rather work in Walmart or watch this sort of thing? A lot of people would probably choose this instead of Walmart. Something to think about. If you want to learn how to get out of debt and master your money, go to 40inbox.com.